Hello everyone. Welcome back to Cookbook Chronicles, and today is the final video of Sohla El-Waylly's Start Here. And this video is going to focus on Masa and Buttermilk Tres Leches Cake, and what it's going to be looking like is kind of like this. That's the end goal anyways. A little note that this is going to be a gluten-free version of it. You can, however, substitute the gluten-free flour that I use for regular flour or all-purpose flour, and the recipe will come out just as good, maybe even better. But I wanted to do something a little different and take flour out of the equation. This way, folks that might have some intolerances can enjoy the dish as well. And also, I've been feeling a little under the weather, so it's taken me a lot longer to get this video out than I anticipated, and I really won't be talking as much during this video because my throat is still just not 100%. So instead of listening to me and my stuffed nose, I'm gonna let you just watch the video, enjoy the background music, and follow along. I will leave the full ingredient list and instructions in the description, so this way you could follow along if you do plan on making this gluten-free Tres Leches cake. And what we're doing here is we are getting the masa harina and we are giving it a nice, beautiful toasting. So you'll see it turn from a white powder to more of like a brownish. You'll see a little bit of the edges here turning more brown in color. And then we're going to go ahead and flour up our baking dish. And I didn't have a properly sized baking dish for this recipe, so I went with what I had, which is a 9x13 pan. It would call for a 9x9 pan, so you'll get a little bit more, not necessarily density, but you'd get a thicker cake. This one came out a little thin, however, it still tasted fantastic, and you had all the aspects of what makes a Tres Leches cake just really, really delicious. So don't mind the cabinets, it's my apartment, and we can't paint them, so this is the kitchen I work out of. It's tiny and brown. But when I'm talking about small peaks, or soft peaks, when I'm talking about soft peaks, we are going to be doing peaks that look like that. You see how it is soft, it doesn't necessarily hold itself up that well. Now we have it to medium peaks. See how shiny it is? It's silky. So if you look inside the bowl, it looks like that. But the way to see if you have a medium peak is to pull it up and out and flip it over. So we're almost there, not quite. I mean, I can probably whisk it with my hand a little bit more, but basically what you want is a point that's going to fold over, so a little bit longer and we'll be there. But another fun trick you can do as well is turn it upside down like such, and nothing will come out. But we are very close. I'm just going to mix it for about another minute or two, and we should have beautiful medium peaks. Now that we have our medium peaks, you can kind of see here it's holding fairly firmly. We're going to slowly add in our egg yolks one by one while still maintaining and whipping this beautiful egg white. What we have here is just a nice airy egg white, and we're getting the egg yolks incorporated slowly so that this way we don't lose all that air that we worked so hard on getting into these egg whites. Then another tip is the folding in the flour and the masa harina. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say flour, gluten-free flour. And you're going to want to do this in increments. And when you fold in, use a bigger spatula. I used too small of a spatula, and it just made this a lot more work than it really needed to be. But the technique behind this is to incorporate the flour into the egg white and yolk mixture, but you want to gently fold it in. So again, you're not deflating these beautiful eggs that you aerated and got really fluffy. This is what's going to make your cake nice and airy with a little bit of help from the baking soda, or I'm sorry, baking powder. So yeah, gently fold in the flour. You're going to do this in small increments. Now I'm going to allow you to enjoy the rest of the video with the background music. And this is the last I'm talking throughout this video anyways. Thank you. Enjoy.